see my location marked by this point. So now I'm 62. If I say okay, 61, okay, I will see it. The new location is moving. So whenever I go, he will go with me because this is Google Maps. So that will help me to know where I am. So how I could implement this feature in Android? Okay, let me go to my application back. I already have just simple activity display on this market. So you know how we implement it. So it doesn't have a lot of hard coding, just very simple activity. So now I want to do that feeders. So first of all, I need whenever my location is changed, whenever I move, I get sense with that. So how I will do that? I have location listener. This location, you know the parameter for this part. If you go here to the location listener and or get map and or get hub, sorry, location listener, you know how we could run our location listener by this two line. So if I get back and take them to my code, here you go. I would I did not take them well. Make sure I say Control C, then I go back here, make sure I write them Control V. So yeah, here's them. First of all, I define location manager for access to location service. Then I would say, okay, please run this location listener for me. So he will run it and he will update every 350 seconds. Okay, I will say every 3 milliseconds, and whenever it change 10 meters. So whenever 10 meter changes 3 milliseconds, this method will call it and he will update user location in this parameter. So I will have it here. Now I want to, whenever this location updated, I want to get them. So okay, I have to define my thread. So before I define my thread for doing that point, I need to run this one. So I cannot run it directly from here because you know this is have dangerous permission. So I need to define some things. So first of all, I have to go to Memphis and I have to define two permissions. First of all is for access find location. It will be already available if you are using map. If you don't have, please add it. And the second one for crosser location, access crosser location. Add these two permissions to your file. This first point for Marshmallow and after. Second, you have to implement check permission part. If you don't now, please go back to previous video or go to this file in our GitHub permissions. You will see the code for getting permission from line number 8 to line number 43. Just copy them, go back. Let me add them here before I run my code. So okay, I want first of all, I want whenever the application started, I want to check the app permission. Here you go, check app permission. So if the app running for 23 and after, I would check access find location. If he is not granted, I will request the permission access to location. So if not, I will call my method. What's my name method? So if that means if he already granted, please call this method for display location. Here you go. Otherwise, if he have the dialog, he will say that like if he grant me the location, I will access to that location. So I make sure from this message, I will say okay, cannot access it, denial it. Here you go. Because you cannot access someone denial the location. Now I have everything is good. So just to remember you, if you don't mind, first of all, when application starts, I check permission. So if he granted, he will run this part. Otherwise, he will run into on result. If he agree, also he will run, and this one will also get updated user location. Now I want to display user location on the map. So I could use many tools, inter-process communication. I would say it's easy using a thread. I would say okay, I will define a new class. I name it a thread or my thread. This one will be extending thread class. So and because I have thread class, I have to implement some part. I have to implement public void run. This will be running whenever I have a thread. You know we need something working continuous, so I need to use while true, something working continuous without any stop. So whenever the location update, I will get it. Also, I want this code to be run every space time. So I will say okay, I have a thread dot sleep. I will say every 1 second, so 10 milliseconds. So I just may add surrounded. Here you go. Then every 1 second, this code will be run to get user location. I want to display the location on the map. Okay, I will say okay, I want to access to UI, so I cannot access from thread directory. I need to run on UI thread. Then I say, okay, new run on UI thread or runnable. Then here we go. Here I add my access to UI. You know, I already have access to UI. This part, that's good. I will take it. Then I will go back here, access to UI. I will add it here. Before I add the location to the map, I need to get this one. So I already have this one updated for location listener. I'll say, okay, here, display latitude for me. Dot location dot latitude, I think. Yes, latitude. And the second one will be this one. Dot location dot location dot get longitude. So I have get latitude and I have get longitude to location. So whenever this to location updated before, so to avoid run into problem, I have to make sure there is data. So I say, okay, if there is location already available is not equal null, please do this code. So okay, this code will be executed only if there is a location. Otherwise, so this code will not execute. So when there is available location, he will take it and set it on the map. I don't want every time he will add a new location. I just last updated location. So I need to remove all the all the points that I have it marker, all the marker. So I just first I clear the marker. So if I have any previous marker, I remove it. So I will have only the new marker in the map. So a clear will remove any previous marker added. So before running, just I want to make sure this thread, I will start the thread. So from where I have to start it? I have to start it from the place of, after I run the thread, I say, okay, place here, run, I will say, I get a new instance from a thread, my th, call the new instance from this one. Then I will run it, my th dot start. If I don't mistake, my this one dot start. So just to start the thread. Now if I run the application, I just the point from this video, I want to help you to understand how you could use more than one feeder from locations. Okay, let me just click here. I have to see point here. That's great. Now let me check it here. I will change it 21 to 21. Location will be updated. You have to be updated. You see, updated by 72. You see, whenever I change locality, allow me to update. That's mean if you have this application on your phone, and whenever you move, you will see this market moving with you. And that's the point from this video. I want to show you how you could use location listener and thread and also permissions with the map to do some feeders. Here we done, and thank you for watching.